Hello, how are you? Hope you're good. So today I have another one of those bullet journal videos. Please disregard my nails. If one snapped, the other one's peeled off. Just whatever. Let's just forget about it. There's loud people outside. I hope you can't hear them too well. So anyway, let me just open this up. This time I'm gonna go a little bit overboard. I don't usually spend that much time on my bullet journal at all. But yeah, I wanted this time to be, a bit more special, and I felt like it, and it's September, so I wanted to do back to Hogwarts sort of thing, because obviously I've been there, so so this is gonna be completely and entirely Harry Potter dedicated, and yeah, I hope you enjoy it. So I think I'm gonna do this sped up, because otherwise would be here for hours. I literally spent maybe 5 doing all of this. It's crazy, but let's go with it. I'll tell you what I'm doing a little bit, but I think sometimes I'll just leave it because, you can see what I'm doing. So the cover page is the platform 9 3/4. It's just a, normal brick wall, and I'm gonna use a mixture of brown, red, orange, and black watercolor colors, and just a lot of water. I'm just dabbing and taking some tissue to take the water off. I've also put another piece of paper underneath it just because it wouldn't, go through too bad. Also, sorry you can hear so many things. I know this mic somehow picks up on Logan's mouse clicking, which is insane. I'm just using my earphones for iPhone because I don't have, well, I have a mic, but that doesn't work on my computer. So anyway, excuse, come on. Excuse the extra noises, but I'm just saying it'll happen. Just thinking of what else I should mention at this beginning stage, because I feel like this is the chatty beginning and I'll speak less and less as it goes on. I did pencil in what I was wanting to do, and sometimes more details than others, just because otherwise we would be here for, maybe a day or two. So yeah, okie doke. And I was wanting to do it from platform 9 3/4 and then deeper and deeper into Hogwarts, so hope that makes sense. And the very last thing I'll mention is, because I was using the artificial light, the colors and the quality might not be as good as I would like it to be, but we'll just have to go with it, and I hope you can see enough detail. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Just kidding, one more thing. I will try and mention what I've used for most part of this in the description down below, so if you're wondering what I've used, I'll try and link it down there. So this is the monthly page. I went for the bridge and the Hogwarts train actually going towards Hogwarts. And from this theme, there's going to be a monthly calendar, and it's supposed to look a little bit like a railway, but just a little bit. And also, I already knew I'm gonna spend ages and ages here with this theme, so I didn't really bother much with it being perfect whatsoever. So just throwing that out there. I'm gonna go back to the cover page now that I gave it a little bit of a time to dry out, and brook it in. pen, and that took forever. Bear in mind that all of this is like 20 times fast forward, so yeah, that took a while. And onto the trackers now. I am going for the vertical view instead of horizontal because I don't like flipping and just moving my planner. Really, I just want it to be the same way. And I'm going for a Gryffindor score glass. Is that how you call it? I really enjoy it and I like how it looks like. The only reason that I'm sort of like is because I don't have a red. I don't have a red pen or a pencil or anything. Even the pencils were like brown. And I had the same thing with the train, and later on I found a solution, but meh. I use the same golden for the holders of the glass, and I'm just gonna put a few trackers in here and then fill it in later. Now the next page is something that just me using tools. I don't have that thing. You remember when you used it in school, like the one with the needle point and it's like nice and round? I don't know what the English word for it is, but whatever. So this page is actually not gonna be ever in apart from this time, and it's just a plan for self-care again because I need one now. So because of sports and stuff, there's Gryffindor hoops and also a stitch. So usually next is my brain dump page. For this one I went for the announcement board. And originally I wanted to make this black, the frame black, and then write white on it, but I realized I would bleed a lot and I just didn't want to deal with it. So this turned out a bit like and extremely messy, but then again, it's a brain dump, so I didn't really mind. So now to the most exciting part of this, and maybe the whole reason of me doing this, but anyway, I'll try and explain this. So I cut out 2 pieces of paper from my last bullet journal because I had some additional at the end. It was like 2 centimeters extra to those pages because you need them to sort of almost touch because you know you want to open. And then for the right side I took 3 pages in between, and on the 4th one I attached an extra sheet as well, so it would sort of come over. And you can't see it very well on the camera, but basically I took some coffee and black tea and used the tea bag to age the paper. Obviously put some additional paper underneath it so you know wouldn't see through, and just dabbed it. And I'm gonna fast forward now a lot and you'll see me trying to use watercolor to color in the middle, but as I said, also tissue paper. You need a lot of tissue paper. So you'll see me trying to color in the red in the very middle, but I wasn't happy with it because I wanted it to be deeper and watercolor just didn't do it for me. So I got out my acrylic paint instead and colored that in with that. So yeah, enjoy the ride. Also, I'm absolutely aware my spatial abilities just suck. And I know like the angles are wrong, just go with it. So there it is. I'm actually really happy with it. I do think it looks much better off camera, but ew. On the left side of the map, I'm gonna draw a mirror of Erised. I was not happy how this was going, but at the end I think it looks alright. On the right side I'm gonna write the text from the map when Snape finds it, because I thought that was funny. You'll notice that I cut the pages in half on the right side, so I will put the weekly layouts there and you will see what I did. Bear in mind at this point I was sort of like, my hands were not really working with me well and I was just really quite tired and, you know, a little bit beyond giving a crap. So some of the things look horrible, but you know what? Let's give it to me, it's fine. Oh yeah, the mirror is going to be used for a to-do list, which I thought was quite handy because you can always see this whilst you have the weekly layout out. And numerous hours later, it's done. So time for a final flip through. So we have our main platform 9 3/4 beginning page that serves no purpose whatsoever. Then onto the monthly layout with September. I wish I used my acrylic for the train for the red, but oh well, you know, what can you do? And I have main objectives right there. I tried to change up my monthlies and weeklies a bit more because I got a bit bored with my last. So numerous hours later, here we are. This is going to be just a flip through everything. So we have the platform 9 3/4, and this page serves no purpose whatsoever. Then we have the monthly layout, which I try to switch up with the weekly as well, because I get bored really easily. We have main objectives on the right. I wish I used the acrylic on the red for the train. Maybe I'll touch it up later, but probably not. Then we have this random page that I already told you. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna put the highlights, like sort of gratitude thing, which I never ever do, but maybe I will. I do like the blue at the bottom. Again, everything is darker. Just assume that everything's darker and more vivid in real life. I don't know why it's coming off like that. Especially this page. I like it much more in real life than through the camera, but this is the only way I can show it to you. Then the tracker, which I still need to put my things that I track in there, and I wish I used the acrylic for the glass there as well, but you know, it's done. And then the self-care plan that I still need to do because I need to take care of myself a little better. So you know, this is sportsy, so I thought it was irrelevant. And then the main part, of course. Oh no, sorry. The notice board. This looks like more crappy than it is in real life, but it's pretty crappy in real life, let's be real. And I'm putting some gray there for the daily profit page thing that I have, but you can't see it at all because this light is not great. It looked really good when I was filming in the viewfinder, but it isn't. So anyway, you know what? I don't care. It's a brain dump page. And then the Marauders map, which I absolutely love. Again, I think it looks better because you can see the aging of the page better. Not on the camera, so that's kind of crappy that I can't show it to you, but I really like it. And so once you open it, you have the mirror task page on the left, and then the speech of the map for when Professor Snape finds it, which I thought was cool. Then I just put like really basic things in here because I was running out of juice. There's meals and healthy snacks bit, and then just some empty pages there because I just didn't know what to do. The map bits and elements here, I don't like them, but I'll go with it. I like the arrow though for the week 2, 3, and 4, and I like this page with the arrows too. This was absolutely horrid. Ignore this week, but oh well. And I quite like this one. It's a, you know, whimsical. And then at the very end we have Mishti Manage. So yeah, I'm quite happy with it, even though it did take way too long, and no way I'm gonna do this every month. But yeah, give it a thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe if you want to see more. How the hell do you wave like that? That? Okay. I might do, you know, more simple videos for the monthly setups. If you want me to, let me know down in the comments. Tell me how your day was and if you like this. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye!